Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And already we're underway here. Bayern Munich cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. They get a throw in. Hakimi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Hakimi. And it's gone back to the keeper. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Rudiger makes the interception. Davis.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And it's Conte. Messi. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Palhinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Hernandez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mbappe. Conte. He's played him through. He is through here. Messi. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Rudiger gets across and deals with it. Messi. In by Conte. Big header! And that was very necessary. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Chance! Neymar. Now Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Beckham. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Now it's Guti. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. And Beckham! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? João Palhinha. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne for Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's in on goal. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Bayern Munich, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Well, there's the clearance. Ronaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Saliba, pressing high and with purpose. Oh, what a mistake!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Beckham. Hernandez. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Neymar. Some resolute defending there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Bruyne. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. So we've reached the hour mark. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bayern Munich leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Number 9.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And he can clear it away. Beckham.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. And here's Neymar. Davis gets it away. Throw in. That has ended up in no man's land. Bayern Munich still have the cards to affect this game. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Beckham.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Olise wins the duel this time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Coming on the field.
Bayern Munich have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Neymar in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that has been cut short. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Messi.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Guti.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Number 14. Stoichkov.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. Messi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Stoichkov. And he's on it. He's had a hit! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that will be the final act. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Bayern Munich can dream again. The stands here, definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. So it's down to business here. Guti, that's a little off target. A searching ball out wide. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. In with a header! And he's there to belt it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Szoboszlai. Oh, easy pickings there. Nunez. Oh, there's the clearance. It's a loose ball. Chance for the header! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's really well manoeuvred. Taken back almost at once. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's found support out wide. Guti. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good ball, and this real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Son Heung-min usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Quarter of an hour played. Nice ball, and Messi! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Face to face with the... Has a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Robertson with the short one. He's had a hit! He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he cuts out the supply. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Defending was strong and firm. Aslani, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Diogo Dalot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, who's going to be first to this? 15 minutes till half-time. Son Heung-min.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well timed, excellent interception. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. And that was very necessary. Soboslai does really well to win the ball there. Lobbed in behind. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Guti. Robertson. Ashlani. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. And that interception. Oh, shooting chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the finish! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the game has already resumed here.
Bayern Munich really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Ashlani. Shubh. And it's Son Heung-min. Looking for the runner. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min is... Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Robertson short changes him with that pass, and that could set him on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He won't be happy with that one. Shubh. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dyer.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Robertson. And De Ligt. And it's Dyer. And it's Messi. Sanuts. He's in plenty of space here. Goes in for the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Diogo Dalot. Played over towards the opposite flank. Musiala. Nice interception, well timed.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lovely bit of skill. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Alisson. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guti. Musiala! Oh, here's a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 13. Guti. Number 23. Diogo Dalot. Coming on the field.
That's a decent clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bayern Munich are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And it's Veron. Oh, and he's through the middle. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's well spotted. Great ball if he can get there. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Robertson goes short. Rudiger clears it away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Mbappe. He's looking for the runner here, Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Hits one! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's played him through. And he's heaved it away. That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bayern Munich desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Bayern Munich with their first corner. The first in the game for us. In for a header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. João Palhinha. Diogo Dalot. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Guti. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Owen. And it's Guti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Guti.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
He rises! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Bayern Munich might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away, you know.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Guti. He's picked his way through. Musiala. Beckenbauer. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's taking no chances there. Now this could be a big chance! And one more try! Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Guti. Now it's Owen. Pedri. Guti! It's there! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Guti. João Neves. Palhinha does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer.
Bayern Munich truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Diogo Dalot. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Now he's off and running. Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. And Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. And here's Torres. It's a good spell of possession, this. Torres is onto this. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Bayern Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alexander-Arnold. Guti. And here's Torres. Backward it goes. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Shapes to shoot. Cleared away. Cleared without hesitation. Has a look and plays it forward. Musiala. Guti. Some resolute defending there. Guti looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe. Speculative strike. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. João Palhinha. Nicely aimed pass. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Torres. And it's Guti. That's tidy. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Owen! They've scored! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Guti.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. Works it forward. Davis. And it's Veron. Veron charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Into the last quarter of an hour. João Palhinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
It's a sweet ball, that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution in progress.
And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the counter is on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Guti. Number 4, Bukayo Saka. Number 2, Alexander Arnold.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Number 15, Robert Levin.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Owen. Llorente. That is good alertness. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the moment... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. We have already started here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He has found the way through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Cleared without complication.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's onside. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry for him when he first arrived in English football because I don't think he was playing in his correct position. And I know he was helped, but all the help in the world can't always make it work. You have to make it work yourself. And he has stuck at it. And I'm really delighted to see the application beginning now to pay off. Good style.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Got a shot away! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Veron really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Musiala. Veron. He'll try from distance. It's loose now and they... Oh, what has happened here? Up he goes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Rafinha. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bayern Munich with the corner, there first. Guti plays it short. Well, that has not gone well. João Palhinha. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Bayern Munich! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Guti. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. Deftly away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Oh, that's clever. The message is clear. None shall pass.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, this is a great position. Rafinha. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Musiala looking to run onto it. Chance to finish. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Davis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's got away. There's the hit! It's there! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Manchester United grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Second period then underway.
Bayern Munich are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Davis. That has been cut short. Bayern Munich come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And it's Neymar. Baron. Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. And they're back on the ball again. Thuram. Rudiger gets it away. Gets a good foot in there. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's picked his way through. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Guti. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there. Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hakimi gets a foot in here. And that is expertly dealt with. Hits one! Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. In for a header! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's managed to get rid. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Salah. Now it's Havertz. Veron with the clearance. João Palhinha. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played with finesse. Bayern Munich, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Aimed beyond the defence. The ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now.
Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 9.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alvarez.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, there's the clearance. That is good alertness. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alvarez. Oh, they can break here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Neymar. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 5, Bellingham. Number 14, Stagecoach. Substitution.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Oh no, this does not look good. And that's gone loose. Promising cross. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal.
And this is Batistuta. Decent hit! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Rudiger cuts it out. Played back in. Bastoni gets it away.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. He is through here.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Up for a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match